Hello, everyone. Welcome to the IMO podcast. My name is Maurice. I'm joined by my two co-hosts here, Flanora and Andre.
Hi.
Hello, everyone.
Hi. How are you?
So right now we have Mass Effect Andromeda on the screen. It's gonna take about 2 seconds to let all the comments go in. All the hate.
Oh, you're still playing that.
You know, funnily enough, I actually do like Mass Effect, so I guess I am still playing this.
Okay.
Right, we're gonna get to some multiplayer. I'm like one of 6 people who play it, so hopefully we can find a game pretty soon.
So hopefully all the other 5 people just so happen to be playing the game.
Yeah, time zones and all that. And hopefully they're gonna be here. It'd be kind of awkward.
Is it really that hard to get a game?
No. There are people like playing it, I believe.
But it's not like, all right, we already have the people. Let's go, because there's like clearly an abundance of people playing. Is it like that?
You know what? Let me try and start up a match right quick, and then we'll just answer the question right then and there.
Okay. So that answers the question, y'all. Let nobody fucking plays this game.
Okay. So I'll start it up now. Oh, I already got in. Nice. Okay.
If you ain't find the game yet, that means nobody's. Oh, how many players we got?
4. Yeah, 4 players. All ready to go.
See?
Oh, okay. Well, how many do you need?
4.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, there you go. We just made it.
Yeah, people.
Wait. Is it co-op?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's no PvP.
Okay. Well, shut me up.
Yeah, I actually was. That could have gone either way. To be honest, I actually have been keeping track of the people that play this game, but that literally could have lasted for like 2 hours, and that wouldn't have.
Wow.
Okay, sir. Anyway, before we started the show, yeah. Maurice.
I would not allow this shit in the show.
Maurice.
You guys will thank me.
Maurice didn't want us to talk about a certain topic that's been sweeping all over the internet. Being how the show is called "In My Fucking Opinion," I think it's important that we talk about it.
Yeah. It's more in my opinion without the expletive.
Well, it's more like it shouldn't be here without the expletive.
Nah. Okay. So there is this thing about men wearing rompers. Now, before we get into that.
Oh, because we're not already.
Everybody knows what a romper is, right?
Yes.
I know now.
We are aware.
To Maurice. I'm sorry. What?
We are aware of the fashion faux pas.
Faux pas.
Faux pas.
What's that?
What? Like a mistake, a blooper.
To be honest with you, I'm just not figuring out what a romper is. To be honest with
you. Well, okay, so a romper is. I've seen it. Yeah, I've only seen it like on women. It's just like a onesie but shorts. That's the best way to describe it, in short sleeves usually. Mm-hmm. I mean, I was never a fan of rompers.
Really?
But I was not into that.
Maybe
because the ones like the onesies, that just seems like such a hassle in the bathroom. And a lot of times it's like you're just like, if you go to the bathroom, you're topless because you have to take the whole thing off. So the fact that you have guys with rompers, like, may God help them if they have diarrhea. So I honestly, and then I saw some of the designs. There was like, why would there be a polka dot one? Not like black and white polka dot. There's rainbow polka dots.
The fact is, forget the colorways. I'm trying to figure out why this even exists. Look here, we need to stop this whole, hey, women are doing, why can't men do? We need to stop that shit, all right? Because
we're all gonna be wearing panties.
What?
This I can let joggers go because people saying joggers was a bit feminine. I didn't really see why I had to
I
own a
don't
pair
feel
of
like
myself.
it should be. I don't feel like people should wear it as tight as some people do. I'm not saying that all people wear it, because like joggers, I believe are very similar to like skinny jeans, which were like used to be like skateboarders.
Not really. Not really.
They're not.
Joggers are actually a lot more roomy in certain areas than skinny jeans.
Well, no, I meant like the skateboard skinny
particularly
jeans.
the crotch.
Like, it's not like against your skin, but it's just like slim fitting because you're skinny as fuck.
You got against skinny people, sir?
Nothing.
I thought that was a shot against me, sir.
No, it wasn't.
No. What? Okay. You're both beautiful. We accept both your body types.
So if I came in wearing a romper for you, gonna accept me?
I'm not accepting you. Fuck that.
Well, we know where Marie stands on it. You know where I.
Yeah. I mean, I would encourage you to go change.
Oh, so
I don't know why you would want to limit yourself like that with clothing.
Yeah.
That's my concern.
It does seem very uncomfortable though. I'm looking at it. I'm like, I really hope this doesn't become a thing, but I know the fashion industry. This is going to become a thing this summer.
It's
and
not
I'm just
even
like,
to like.
Oh.
I can't see like the benefit of it other than just wearing a shirt and shorts. Like,
To
oh
be
yeah, I have one less piece of clothing to pick out now.
To be special, duh.
I mean, just no. Neither
so-
of you should get rockers.
So it's a nay for male rompers. Is that it?
Yeah, for one, I'm too
It's
fat.
they
two,
for
it's too
rompers in
inconvenient.
general.
What?
Yeah.
Hold up, the rompers on women look absolutely godlike. I don't know what you're talking about.
I just explained it.
To be fair, there is very little women can wear that will make them look unattractive. So,
you ever seen those jeans from the 90s?
The
because it
mom
goes up to
jeans,
the-
like the high-waisted
Yes.
jeans, and then you
Yes.
have like
Yes, I just said yes. Yes, you don't have to go any further. Yeah,
Actually,
yes.
from the 90s, like with the like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air type of 90s, because his girlfriend wore them and she was bad as shit. I forgot her name. Is it Nia Long? No. Yeah.
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 Is that?
It was Nia Long?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, she didn't age at all.
So black people are vampires in media. You didn't know?
Well,
Thought
the
you
same
was
can be
it.
same for a few white people as well.
And some white people, son. You didn't know? George Clooney,
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves, son. They gotta buy the black vampire from the black vampire.
From the Black Panther. I thought you was gonna say like the Black Panther. I thought we was gonna go on this long ass tangent about the Black Panther. Like, let's not do it again, damn it.
No.
so, well,
let's
I
just
guess-
get into it with. I want to talk about X-Men. Let's talk about X-Men. You guys want to talk about X-Men? I like
Yes.
about
We
X-Men.
can always talk about X-Men.
Of course.
I don't know about always, but
I mean, it's a large universe. There's plenty to talk about X-Men.
I mean, I feel like it's not that large, but I feel because when you talk about like large X-Men universe, what you're really talking about is like large Marvel universe now. I'm just saying.
Fair enough.
I've been reading
Yeah.
comics.
Well, not since Fox kind of
Fox
captured X-Men.
True.
Huh.
Well, I mean, they still have
I
like a
don't-
series going in comics. Like they still are counting on like Death of X and stuff like that, which I guess is
Right.
excited to bring up because it had death. Anyways, X-Men: The Glow is a new TV series that's coming out for Fox.
It's X-Men: The Gifted.
X-Men: The Gifted. Oops. Spoiler alert.
X-Men: The Glow. Nah, I like that name. It was better.
I mean, they were glowing in the trailer for like when that one girl was.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right. It's
Right.
still wrong as fuck.
So
but you're right.
first off, Flanora, how'd you feel about it?
I got excited, and then I'm looking at the special effects, and I'm turned off a little bit.
Oh, okay, good. So I'm pretty much on the same page as you because that shit looked awfully cheap and incredibly horrible.
I mean, okay, here's the thing. With X-Men, they have a lot to play with. Like, you could easily add mutants and create different storylines, but the fact the way that they shot it, I'm like, it's 2017. Did they get a budget cut or something?
Yeah, right.
Like, I was just like, it's way
Wow.
too cheesy looking. I mean,
I expected better. I really did.
yeah.
Like the fact that it was even from Fox and going to be on TV, I'm just like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be one of those shows which are heavily focused on story, which isn't a bad thing. But when you do it too much, you start turning into the Walking Dead of TV series, and then I just get turned off completely because it's like not enough action to make me like not bored of hearing about the story. That makes sense?
Andre.
Okay. Oh boy. I actually like the show. I actually thought this looked really good.
What?
Wow.
Okay, continue.
I actually like. Here's the thing. I didn't look at this as like this is a part of the X-Men universe because well, let me get into that second one later. But I looked at it. This is a movie. This is something that's going on TV, and not just TV. It's going on Fox of all things.
Yeah.
And if I compare how this looks compared to fucking Iron Fist and the Netflix Marvel shit, this actually looks better than that.
I can give you that.
No, it does. No, it doesn't.
I can give you that,
No.
but you
Netflix
really...
has actually done majority of their Marvel shows justice.
This looked better than Iron Fist, and
that's Iron Fist.
Let's any special effect that went on into any of the Marvel Netflix shows, which was little to nothing.
Well,
it looked better. I think this costed more. There's more money going into this than there was into the Netflix show. And that's
but the thing is, okay, you can't. That's kind of not a fair comparison.
How the
look
fuck
at
is that not fair?
Because look at the superpowers of the Marvel characters on Netflix. Jessica Jones could jump really high and has super strength. So you don't need a lot of CGI.
I think what Fenora's trying to get at is the fact that the X-Men people that they've shown, I'm not sure who they are, but they have shown to have like grander powers than the guy who just lights his fist up or another guy who just fights blind. Like you like once you start showing like their capabilities, you kind of step into another tier of special effects, in my opinion, because it's not about like just the choreography, but the choreography, but it's about like how everything looks, because you're showing them like interacting with their powers with other things that aren't necessarily in our world, like those small robots. Like that looked kind of cheesy for a show like this.
Well, to be honest with you, I don't. Whatever shows are you comparing to this that's on Fox? Because this actually looked pretty good compared to everything else that was on
I wouldn't
Fox.
go for on Fox, but I would
on
say
TV in general.
TV in general. Maybe like Flash or DC Legends of Tomorrow looked a little bit better than this, at least in what we've seen. And those were very bad. Well, not those. DC Legends of Tomorrow was a very bad show, and Flash was like some part of good.
Okay, so you mentioned the court. Well, I think you meant to say cinematography, but you mentioned that, and I'm like, this looks like it was actually filmed on set in different places. Like the Netflix shows, they always give me this sense of, all right, they're in this setup hallway, and then they're in this setup room, and now they're in this setup. I don't know. There's some
shows, right?
Well, I mean, keep in mind, like all those characters are in the same state, so there can't be a lot of variation.
Yeah, but and I can't really like get down to the nitty gritty because I don't explain shit too well. I'm just saying, whoever's the force behind this new X-Men show, it seems like that he has the budget and the more money to like do some of the things that he's doing. Forget the special effects. I'm just looking at things like there was this
Bryan
one.
Singer.
Really? Wow.
I'm not sure if that swayed towards our opinion or swayed towards your opinion.
I think it's the way towards your opinion a bit. That was Bryan Singer.
That was Bryan Singer. That was the big name I saw at the end of the trailer. Or the beginning, I can't remember.
Bryan Singer was the reason that we got the good X-Men movies, Superman Returns, and dang, I think he gave us Days of Future Past, right?
Yeah.
Damn. And anyway,
as I was saying with my point, which is now which isn't altered by this information.
You guys know me. I'm not the biggest fan of X-Men,
Anything,
but I would actually give this a couple watches until I dismiss it forever. Which brings me to my second gripe with this. I know this isn't fair to say in 2017, but it kind of is fair to say in 2017. Where is this taking place? And why is the cast so goddamn white? That bothered the shit out of me.
Well, that's he has a point. That's really hard to tell. Like, I was looking to see if there was a cell phone or a computer somewhere. It's really hard to tell. I want to say that it's more modern because one of the characters asked, like, we don't even know if there's like an X-Men or Brotherhood anymore.
That isn't really
so. I mean, yeah. So
because they were set.
There's a lot of variations.
But the fact that we get robots, I would have to say that this takes either. Well,
okay, but in the past, so what was the last X-Men movie?
Apocalypse.
X-Men Apocalypse. Apocalypse. They kind of had the one before that, Days of Future Past. We had oh my god, Mystique was fighting this giant like prototype of the mutants. Yes, Sentinels. Thank you. So we can't really go by the robots in terms of trying to place it on a timeline.
That's fair. That is fair. But unless they're shooting this in Wyoming or North Dakota, I mean, it shouldn't really trigger me that I'm only seeing white people in shows, but I'm kind of spoiled by other shows now, where it's like, if you're not showing like other people of color, I just kind of get triggered a bit. Just a little bit, like not like become like a feminazi. I'm sorry if that phrase offends anybody. But
you just called feminist Nazis. Okay. What do you watch that?
Let it be on the record that I do think some feminists are batshit crazy. Yes.
Oh my god.
The record.
Yes, I said it. I'm sorry, but some of that shit makes no sense.
Really? There's not enough time in this show to just tell you how wrong you are.
Okay, all right. I could open up my Twitter right now and I can show you some shit. Dude, some of these, all right. I know we're going off on a tangent, but 2 minutes. I totally get why it exists, because some things aren't really fair. I don't think it's fair that women get paid less. I don't think it's fair that Viagra is covered by health insurance, but for some reason period pads aren't. I don't think that's fair. I don't like how women are treated in society. I don't like catcalling. I don't like any of that shit. But that the other things that I see of the arguments that's being made for feminism to exist, kind of like, it's not about equality, it's about putting down men. Like, I keep on seeing these posts where, oh well, men don't need Father's Day and all this other batshit crazy stuff, and it's like, you guys don't really want equality. You just want men to suffer. Those other side of feminists that's fighting for the stuff that I just listed, they're cool, they're fine. I support them. But the other ones that's going, well, these men are shit, won't ever be shit because they're terrible. All men are the same. Blase, blase, blah. I don't agree with that 100% because it kind of gives y'all a bad name. And that's all I got to say about
that. Okay. I'm just saying that you should just ignore the craziness of like what a small population of feminism, because in general it's about making everything equal for everyone, no matter your gender, color, sexuality, or whatever. So I just put that out there.
If I wore a romper right now, if I wore a romper.
I mean, that's not just to put you down. I'm just saying that you would look hideous in a romper. Like, you...
I don't think we need to move on. Oh God.
Yeah, guessing like you're having fun?
I bet he would. I bet he would.
I'm not wearing a romper. I'm 100% joking.
Okay.
Couldn't tell. Okay.
All right. So the next topic is, well, since Andre's on women, might as well move into Glow, which is a women's wrestling television show.
Really?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
I just happened to come up on my timeline. I was like, okay, what is this about? Well, I kind of find this interesting, especially since we're coming off the topic of feminism. The story just starts off with this young up-and-coming actress, and she's kind of forced to audition for these stereotypical women roles where she has to play like a secretary or anything, and you can tell that she wants to do something more. So she come across I guess either ad or an agent told her there's an audition for the gorgeous ladies of wrestling, and it's kind of it basically answers her prayers. So she's like be able to she could be anything she wants to be. She could be not only sexy but powerful and domineering, and just kind of kick some ass. I kind of found it very hilarious and especially interesting since Mark, what's his last name? God damn it, I actually like him. Mark Maron, that's his name, Mark Maron. And he's in it, and he's kind of the owner, kind of like a Vince McMahon type guy. Well, not personality wise, I'm just saying like he's the owner of the gorgeous ladies of wrestling. And it looks funny. Old had dying watching the trailer. Your thoughts, gentlemen?
You lost me at this movie is about.
It's a TV series. It's not gonna be a movie.
Okay, see, there you go. Lost me. I don't know. It's for me. It's not even the fact that it's about women. I actually do like seeing female protagonists. But this just sounds incredibly boring in like a not football, but a sports story almost. Aside from the, I can be whatever I want type of aspect to it. I feel like that concept's interesting, but the TV series itself, I don't see this keeping me more than 2 episodes.
Well, I'm still gonna give it a shot because it does take place in the 80s, and 80s wrestling was the most over-the-top show ever. So I think that if you're really into comedy, this could be the show for you.
I thought they were doing like real wrestling, not like fake wrestling.
I mean, isn't like entertainment wrestling fake in general?
Yeah, but there's there's entertainment wrestling and then there's actual wrestling.
Well, no, it's not going to be like Olympic style wrestling. Of course not. No, this is a parody of like the WWE with all women.
Okay.
Set in the 80s.
Okay.
How could you not laugh at that?
Because it doesn't sound funny when you explain it.
Did you watch the trailer?
Yes. Kind of.
That's a no. Okay. Andre, what are your thoughts?
I actually like this. This looks really cool. I like the interactions between the characters. The actors actually look like they're having a lot of fun in this. It looks like there's a bigger story behind it. I don't know how long this will last because it doesn't really look like there could be too many stories behind this. It feels like it's a movie, but it just so happens to be a show that's split up between how many episodes. But yeah, I'll give this a shot. This actually looks pretty good. I'm not.
Right. I mean, that's fine. That's cool. I don't want it to fail, but it just didn't hold me.
I'm not really digging the 80s aesthetic though.
Like you told me that. I thought I was about 3 more to go.
And this is coming from a guy that likes the 80s. Well, the movies from the 80s. Yeah. I'll give it a shot.
So spicy topic number 1. We have 2 on the agenda total. I mean, all the topics are spicy, but these ones got that mango habanero sauce from California Tortilla. Real grimy and gritty type of spicy. So so Guardians of the Galaxy premiered 2 weeks ago. Earlier for some. We got around to watching it at completely different times. So, and we haven't talked about it amongst each other yet, but we're going to right now. So just to put it on just for the record, you don't have to go into too much detail for Nora. Did you like it or did you not like it?
It was life.
I think that was a very creepy yes, Andre.
How's that creepy?
It was life. Sustenance?
Yes. It was life.
Andre?
It was okay.
I liked it a lot. Okay. So, what were some? Well, actually, there probably were a lot of favorite scenes. So let's get into some of the scenes we could do without. What were some of the I wish this wasn't in here type of scenes or the cringe scenes?
I didn't have any cringe scenes. I really didn't. Like, I was laughing from beginning to end.
Let's see. I have one. It was when this made me cringe when he said it, because I was in the back of my mind. I'm thinking the whole time, this is what's happening. This is what went down. This has to be like the fucked up thing that happens at the end. And it wasn't the fact that he was evil, even though that was like seen from a mile away. It was the fact that I knew he killed his mom, and I instantly thought back to Martha, and I really didn't want that movie to go that route. Right?
So wait a minute, your cringe moment is just like you flashing back to Batman versus Superman.
Yeah. No, Batman versus Superman, and also Civil War, because they did it in Civil War too. Not Martha's scene, but his mom was killed, and that was one of the main reasons that sparked the fight in the end of the movie.
So you're saying that it's like, okay, so you're mad at the fact that it seems to be like a repeated theme.
I'm not
where it's
mad.
Just like,
it just made me cringe. Like, I wish I wouldn't do that. It's like I was still enjoying the movie. This didn't break the movie for me. But it was definitely noticeable, and it definitely made me like kind of like wince in pain or something like that.
Oh.
Yeah, you get where I'm coming from, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
All right. Forever alone.
Forever alone.
So what was your least favorite scene or scenes?
Oh, me?
Yes.
I had a couple actually, but there was this one scene with so I'm just gonna tell you right now, I didn't like the movie as much as you did. All right, but let's just get that out the way.
Like, you gonna be shocked all night, baby.
I didn't enjoy this shit as much as you did. But anyway, the one scene that, and this is gonna be one of my points I'm about to bring up later. This is probably one of the cheesiest scenes I've ever seen in movies. Period. There's this one scene in the movie, and I'm just gonna say spoilers because.
I mean, yeah, it's 2 weeks in. I think spoilers are fine.
Yeah. There's this one scene where Ego is trying to see if, I forgot, Star-Lord, I was about to call him Chris Pratt for a second. When Star-Lord...
That's the actor's name.
Yeah, I know, which is why I was about to say Chris Pratt.
That's just fuck.
There's a part where Ego is trying to see if Star-Lord has the power, and he does indeed have the power. He summons some type of energy from his hands, and he makes a ball. And I don't know who wrote this scene. I don't know who directed this scene. I don't know who shot this scene. But they need to reevaluate themselves. This was the corniest shit I've ever seen in my life. No. My time, club. My time. He takes the power. He makes a ball. And then he proceeds to play catch with his dad like he's fucking 5 again. That was the
point he made to Gamora earlier.
No. And then they proceeded to fade out like it's fucking Full House. I'm like, what is this? This was the corniest thing ever. Star-Lord, he's the
But
guy.
that's the point. That's the beauty of Guardians of the Galaxy. Like Star-Lord's whole essence is coming from the 80s. So yes, they did a ton of 80 references in the movie.
It doesn't matter. It was corny. It was so corny.
But it was hilarious. It was the point that he made to Gamora earlier. It's
Oh,
like
so that
I never got a chance to play catch with my dad like the other kids. So, oh my god, he now discovers this amazing power and turns into a ball and actually plays catch. It's full circle, man. It's full circle.
So that moment was supposed to be funny?
Not funny.
I mean,
it was
just a
heartwarming. I'm guessing.
It was just like the.
If it whatever it tried to do, it failed. If it was trying to be funny, it failed. If it was trying to be heartwarming, it failed. The only way it succeeded was just being fucking corny. That was the dumbest thing. I'm like, oh, come on. We're gonna have this 35-year-old. Well, it's probably not 35. We're gonna have this 30-year-old man playing catch with his dad.
In his defense, corny gets bitches. Simple as that.
Okay, let's move on.
Do you want to list out another one? I actually do want to hear these.
Yeah. Let's see what else you hated about this amazing movie.
Well, part of hate, I didn't hate this movie.
She's upset. Just leave it alone. Just leave it alone.
I think you're salty because I didn't give it a better than sex. Oh, I probably can't.
Yes, I'm salty. I'm extra salty. Tell me a saltine.
That's fitting, actually.
That's actually, we probably can't say that because that's actually from another podcast. We probably shouldn't have said that. But anyway, there's this other scene which I kind of felt which was really forced. And remember that word forced.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to bring that up a lot.
I know.
This is one scene that they showed in the trailer that was funny at first. It kind of dragged on for a bit. It was this scene where Drax is making fun of I think it's Mantis.
Yeah.
And Mantis touches Star-Lord. She's like, oh, you want to have sex with Gamora? And Drax is all like, ah, she just told your secret, and I'm like, okay, it's worth like a quick chuckle, but it wasn't like, oh, ha 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 ha, I'm busting.
Okay, but that's Drax's personality.
So wait. I want to address that because I don't feel like it was forced. I feel like that's the evolution of the character. Because at first he wasn't. He was like this kind of like straight line, yeah, super serious. Didn't really see like the deeper meaning in things. And now that the second movie's here and they show them like progress and grow as a team, we are kind of like open up to this Drax who now like can recognize and laugh at these things. And he's always been extra and over the top since the first movie. Since when he gave like that heartfelt thing, like you guys are like, I lost one family, I have another now, Vin Diesel, or when he was saying like these are my friends, have this heartfelt moment with them while they were in the middle of a fight. He's like, this dumb whore is my friend, and that's just what he does. He goes over the top, and I feel like the laugh wasn't really forced. It's just kind of like a step up, not a step up, sorry, but like that next like evolution spot for him on.
I can give you that.
Okay, so that's the only thing.
I can give you that.
Okay.
I still have other problems with this movie though. But
that's perfectly
okay,
fine.
Go. What's the other problem, Andre? What else? What other flaw do you want to point out?
Oh wow, you really want to make me do this?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Rocket Raccoon is a fucking idiot. There was no reason for it. It's like I swear to God, like they were writing this movie, and I just feel like they were writing it right, and they were like, okay, the Guardians, they're actually doing their job. They're doing something. Oh wait, hold up, we need something to advance the plot. I got it. Let's have Rocket steal something. There we go. It felt forced. Like they were going to get paid a fuck ton of money, and what does Rocket do? He steals the one thing that they were supposed to protect. I'm like, this shit like that just kind of annoys me. Like, well,
okay, they addressed that towards the end. He purposely tries to sabotage his relationship with the group because he feels like he doesn't. It wasn't like he didn't feel like he belonged there, but it was just like he didn't want to build like a close relationship with anybody. Okay, he addressed that with Oh my god, Yondu.
I don't think
No,
that progressed the
okay.
plot.
No, he
Specifically,
didn't. He
Andre.
sacrificed himself for Star-Lord. I cried at that scene. Okay, that was a very
Wow.
emotional moment in the
Oh my
movie.
god, you can't be serious.
Yes,
I don't
like
use my mind, I use my heart. Oh, come on, bro. You can't be serious.
not that part. I'm talking about when he was like saying like, Ego may have been your father, but he wasn't your daddy. Like then we like, oh yeah, Yondu was kind of like, Peter's dad. Damn. And then
He
first of
was a
all,
dick.
he may have been a dick, but he was a dick with a heart of gold. Okay,
That's what
like this.
you
Okay,
don't
let
want.
me just say this about the actor that played him, Michael. Like he does a very good job of playing like these asshole type characters, and then at the end, before like he sacrifices himself or gets killed, he makes you miss him. He did it in Walking Dead, and he did it in this movie. So hats off to him. But I'm just saying that was like that had me bawling in the theater. Stream of tears down my face.
Wow.
I'm sorry if that did not touch your soul.
Holy shit. I felt nothing in that.
Oh my god.
Like nothing.
Shocker.
I don't know if Rocket Raccoon was the one that progressed the plot because the things that happened within the story still would have happened regardless. Like the whole point was about Ego and him trying to find Peter, which he did pretty much.
Right.
So
Well, I mean,
I don't think Rocket
is
doing
more
that.
like he's more like I don't want to say clown, but he's more like a comedic partner. He's like something Peter could kind of feed off of and create this like great comical moment.
Okay, I don't know if it's that, but like his purpose in the story, the reason for him taking that was towards his own character development, not towards the story. It was that it was kind of like things like that and him taking over control when they were going through the asteroid belt, stuff like that, where he's just being like purposely an ass. It's just him like trying to keep people back at a distance, which is what they explained in the movie. So I liked Rocket Raccoon in this movie. He is an ass, like completely an ass, but I liked how they showed his character and they didn't let everything that he did to be an ass just be for nothing.
Really? Because I actually, out of all my problems with the movie, I think that Rocket was just my biggest one. I just didn't like anything that he did in the entire movie.
I feel you on that because, like I said,
what is this guy doing?
He was being like a complete asshole. I can give you that. Like I completely
and
understand.
And the entire time, like they did kind of explain it, but at the same time, I'm like, so that doesn't make up for you like
actually doing these things. Like
yeah, like everybody likes you and shit, and I'm like, this doesn't really make too much sense, but. Yeah, and plus Rocket's laugh got on my fucking nerves. He was just laughing at everything.
Just you and laughs, man. I don't understand.
No, it's just like once again, it felt forced. He's just you guys are douchebags, and he's just the one scene where he's like making the Yondu's goons bounce like fucking Looney Tunes. Admittedly, that's a great scene, but he's just bawling, laughing at everything. I'm like, oh my gosh, everybody's just laughing at everything. And I don't have any problem with this being comedy. I don't have any problems with like superhero movies and comedy and shit like that. But this felt like a Looney Tunes episode. Like what? I'm confused with what they were going for. It's like they took everything from the first movie, amped it up by 10, and just gave us nothing new besides Mantis and Ego. But you already know they were, not Mantis, but you already know Ego. You already knew Ego was the main villain because this movie had no villain. Where's he at? Oh, it's gotta be Ego. And it took 2 fucking hours to get to that point. That's another thing. This movie was too long.
Well,
this movie
I
was 2 hours.
I'll give you that, like the plot and stuff, which is kind of like shaky. But personally, I felt all the scenes that didn't involve ego and just involved the team interacting with people that aren't ego. I thought that shit was hilarious. That shit.
Okay, now that we can agree on.
Yeah.
Like,
Like, if this movie was just them about just dicking around in the world until, like, Thanos pops up, I would have been okay. I would have been alright.
Same here. I actually could have done without, most of Ego's part, to be honest.
Yeah.
And I think we mentioned this in chat before, like that one, there's like this little subplot with, like, Gamora and her sister, whose name is Sister.
Nebula.
Yeah, I thought that was a hell of a lot interesting than whatever Peter was going through with Ego.
Well,
I'm like, can we have a little bit more of that?
Well, see, that I disagree with you with, because I could tell that was only going to go one way. They eventually were just going to, like, find mutual respect and like each other. Like, or respect each other as sisters and shit. So, that was a little bit like...
You could tell that by what, that's the same could be said for Ego and Peter.
Yeah.
You can only go
I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm not disagreeing with that at all. But going into like my favorite scenes or we should all talk about our favorite scenes, but I want to go first because it's the best scene in the fucking movie. Don't care what you say. When Yondu was clearing out his own men after the escape from the cell with his prototype Finn, that scene went hard as fuck. Him and Rocket walking through like the falling bodies and shit. I love that scene. And his power is so broken. Like, I didn't think about the fact that, like, what if he could use a video camera or have video surveillance of wherever he was, and he can use that to, like, take out everybody or use it to, like, direct his arrow to kill everyone. Like, that shit was pretty amazing. Nothing new, admittedly, but it was pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, it kind of was. And then, of course, you have Baby Groot that's gonna go ham after they... Why would they mess with Baby Groot? Why would you just kick him around and pour beer on him? I felt so bad. But he got his payback, which was also awesome.
Yeah. Favorite scenes?
Let's see. I think my favorite scene is kind of when Peter goes up against Ego and he turned himself into Pac-Man.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the Looney Tunes part I think Andre was referencing.
I have to agree with Maurice that just from a technical standpoint, that if you really think about it, yeah, Yondu was pretty fucking broken. Like, that's not even fucking fair. So yeah, I would have to say where Yondu was literally wasting everybody in the show. That's my favorite. Any complaints you have for Nora? This is the perfect movie.
No, like I actually look. What? I don't have any complaints, Andre.
This was a perfect movie.
I laughed from beginning to end. It made me cry. So yes, this is a good movie.
Saw no flaws.
No, nothing really that turned me off from the movie.
Really? I mean, I like the movie, and even I can admit, like, okay, that shit, I don't like that.
Nope.
Wow.
Alright, I feel you. That's cool. We talked a little bit about the plot. Need some work. And let's talk about the post-credit scenes, all 5 of them.
Yeah.
So, the one that got me most hyped was Adam Warlock. And it's not because it's Adam Warlock, but it's because I was reading about Adam Warlock before I learned about that he was going to be in a future movie. So now I'm hyped because I feel like I'm in the know.
Yeah. Adam Warlock goes hard. So hard, in fact, that spoilers for the entire interview. So let's not get into that.
He goes so hard that he can take on all of the Guardians by himself at full power, and that says a lot because after this movie, we now know that Drax is damn near indestructible. There's nothing you can do to that man to kill him or put him down. A sort of like a nuclear, maybe even a nuclear warhead won't even do all of it.
I like the one where Groot becomes an adolescent. I actually kind of
a teenager.
Adolescent teenager, sure. Yeah, that made a lot of sense. That's all I have to say about it.
That is it. That is all.
Yeah.
And then of course, I mean, we do have to talk about, and we like this one got me the most hype. Sylvester Stallone and his team. They were having. I kind of had to Google it a little bit, so it looks like they're going to go back to the original Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, the Guardians 3000. I did not know that nigga was playing fucking Starhawk. Star fucking Hawk, the celestial, somehow psychic fucking Starhawk. He was also in the comic I read about him, which is what I know about him. But goddamn, that nigga is broken. I think his body like kind of transcends time in a way to where he can never really die. He just kind of lives on as like the next life. So he could be like a woman, a robot, or something like that. Just crazy, just really crazy shit.
And the fact that they got Ving Rhames in this, like, I almost like jumped out my seat. Like, what? I'm excited to see. I hope to God that they do like their own separate movie, because now I really want to see that. But they may put them. I saw something online that they may put them in Infinity Wars, which, like,
yeah,
how do
I'm
you feel
not
about
sure
that?
if that group can carry a movie by themselves. I feel like they need to be paired with someone.
Like, do you think they could be in like a team up with Star-Lord's group?
Guardians or Inhumans. Oh.
Okay. But I definitely want to see that now. I get really hyped for that.
So if you guys had to give a rating,
I'd say I want to say like probably a 7.5 to an 8. It was not damn near perfect, but like the cast was still pretty good. The character development was good. It's just the plot was like super shoddy, but the dialogue still was good. Like,
yeah,
so I feel like that deserves at least a 7.5 to an 8 or a 3.5 to a 4.
let's do the 10 scale.
10. All right, 7.8. By...
All right, well, we already know you're going to give it a 10, so let me just.
Of course. Duh.
I'm right there with Maurice. I gotta give this a 7. It's flaws. Its positives outweigh the flaws definitely, but
surprisingly too, like who would have thought that plot didn't matter in a movie?
I don't know what they were saying. I want to know who sat down and wrote this shit and said it out loud and thought this shit would be a good idea. Like, they're defending something, Rocket steals something, they meet Ego, they spend time on Ego's planet, and then Rocket Raccoon goes off with Yondu. Yeah, this shit was.
Well, I mean, the Yondu part probably was sold in Rocket Raccoon and Yondu team up. Yondu just killing people.
Shields down.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. And then the ending was. I can't remember the ending, to be honest with you. I kind of checked out for the last fourth of this movie. It wasn't bad. It was just like there's nothing new here to like kind of stimulate me a bit. I can't really like.
I mean, it had good action scenes. It made you laugh. They were awesome action scenes.
They were decent.
There was plenty of comedy.
Too much comedy.
It was. What's wrong with too much comedy? Now you're just being an ass because you're just nitpicking
Being a
at
real
this
Rocket
point.
Raccoon right
That's
now.
what we do with movies. We nitpick. What are you talking about?
I'm just saying.
And you know what?
Hilarious.
If you saying I'm nitpicking, you're being blind to some of the flaws of this movie.
I don't. Maybe I am, but I still enjoyed it. Like, here's the thing with the movie: if it can make me laugh, keep me entertained. Like, I didn't like. Let me put it this way: if I have to keep track to see, like, oh my God, when is this movie over? Then it's a bad movie. But I felt like time was very irrelevant to this. Like, I highly enjoyed myself. They had an awesome soundtrack, hilarious, dope action.
Yo, we even talk about the soundtrack, like the.
Oh right, yeah, we gotta talk about that. Yeah, the soundtrack.
Yeah.
So, the Chain. I never knew how much I loved the song until I heard the Chain.
I mean, you never heard of Fleetwood Mac?
No, I haven't. I'm very like illiterate when it comes to stuff. Illiterate. I'm very illiterate when it comes to music like that.
Completely illiterate.
Thank you.
But yeah, seven for me. Like if you can catch this on like I don't know Wednesday.
No, I mean I think it's still worth to go see it in the movies. I mean,
Yeah, it's like
it's worth it, especially if you're a Marvel fan. I just don't think if you want to compare it to the first Guardians of the Galaxy, it's just
I would still go watch it and recommend people go see it. Regardless,
yeah, and not to mention,
because this is just it's a good continuation in the sense that the characters still stay true and they're still cool and the dialogue's still funny. So some of the things you liked about the first one do show up in here. If you don't care about plot though, that ain't gonna show up in here, so don't worry about that.
So yeah, it's like a good fun outing.
Yeah.
And plus, not to mention, like you get like a little hint into another Marvel character that we didn't talk about. Was it the Watchman? The Watcher? Any of you guys get that?
The Watcher?
Yeah. Okay. So during like Stan Lee's cameo,
oh,
he was
that
with these through.
I know. Yeah. He's supposed to be Uatu or something like that.
I think so.
Oh, okay. That's cool. That's cool. So we can move on now. Transformers got a 5th trailer. Not gonna spend too much time on that. Or any time on that. Evanescence is coming out with another album after 6 years.
Who?
It's about time.
Evanescence?
What? You did not just say who.
Evanescence.
Evanescence.
Ooh.
Wake Me Up.
Yep.
Wake me up.
Bring me back to life.
Oh, that guy?
It's a group.
Girl, this girl. Oh my God, Andre. We fighting.
Okay.
Just like Marie, I'm very illiterate to most of these things.
But okay,
I gotta respect that. I gotta respect
an
it.
emo kid in high school, Evanescence was like in your playlist.
It was
For
like
emo couple.
I'm not.
Bring Me Back to Life was basically your theme
I'm not
song.
nothing against you, Andre. Not saying anything towards you, but like she ain't lying. Like it was like this, Linkin Park, Green Day. Like that was the playlist. Limp Bizkit, Metallica in some cases. Old Sap if you're cut. Yeah, I don't know about
None of that is.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, I just was not into the whole emo thing when I was in high school.
I feel you.
I find that hard to believe.
How? What is that even supposed to mean?
Like, I just, like, since, like, you were friends with Maurice, I kind of thought that you were on that emo kick.
I was
not the same age.
Yes, since you know Maurice, I kind of suspected you were depressed. I actually was very depressed when I did that. But that was after high school. And even then, I still didn't listen to... I listened to a couple Linkin Park songs. I actually listened to a couple like My Chemical Romance, actually. But this other person...
Well, at least you gained some respect.
What respect for who?
For, like, because I was like, how do you not know Evanescence?
I mean,
Amy Lee.
I'm also black, and you know.
What's that supposed to be?
Fair within our.
You're black and poor. You can't buy these albums and listen to this music and what?
Who's buying these albums?
You borrow from
Just
your
share a
friend
song
or from
with
the
friends.
library.
Right.
I didn't have too many friends.
Oh.
And they didn't listen to what was the group name?
Evanescence.
Evanescence. God,
like how you sounded it out. Like, good job.
Evanescence. Like, because I'm over here trying to like spell it in my head like EVAN essence.
Evanescent is a short-lived experience, or just something that's short-lived. And evanescence is, I think it's like kind of like it's either not a word or it's a word. I can't remember, but I know evanescent is a word.
I just googled them and I'm like, oh man, this is some fuck boy shit right here. I'm not.
Fuck boy. Damn.
You know what? Oh God, Andre, Okay, I'm gonna just have you listen to Amy Lee's voice and just be taken away by her magic. Okay, she is a classically trained musician, and
Oh,
she
oh,
merged it with rock or alternative rock, and it works so perfectly. Your homework for tonight is to actually listen to their past albums and get hip to this magical band.
I
And it's
also
about
didn't do my
time
homework back
that
in
they
high
come out
school
with the
too, so
album.
that's probably not going to happen.
You're just giving out all bad ideas right now.
Yeah, you just
You
completely
don't
lost
listen.
me. Like I've never even heard of these people at all. And this is coming from the person who played Burnout. I didn't.
Oh my god.
But y'all can go ahead.
I mean, there's nothing much to talk about. It's just hype for it. I was gonna actually move on from it.
Okay.
Ooh, sorry, depths.
Probably lost flow.
Pack opening. Oh, there you guys go. There's a loot box opening right now. You know, you're getting to see all my characters and stuff.
You guys get loot boxes?
Technically.
Okay. Does it have the same effect?
Kinda. I mean, actually, this one gives me a lot more than I'll ever get in fucking Overwatch. But yo, let's go, the Hornet. So, anyways, Darksiders is coming out with a third game featuring Fury. Really hyped for that.
Oh,
we saw.
God, is it made by the same people? Is it made by the same?
The first one was meh. The second one was godlike though. With what's his name? Was it Wrath? Oh no, it was Death. It was Death. The guy with this is no place for a horse.
Yeah.
The second
is it made
one
by
was
the same
fine.
people?
Yeah, same people. The second one was fine.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah,
I thought we were gonna have another Jack the Final Frontier.
Right. We can talk about the Gorillaz album. How'd you guys like that?
Ooh.
It was pretty good.
I like.
I definitely like the song Charger. I was definitely feeling that.
Mm-hmm. I liked.
That was fast.
Right. I liked Ticker Tape and The Apprentice. All the other songs were just kind of like.
What? Oh my God! You like the worst songs?
Really? Those are the worst ones?
Tinker Tape?
Yeah, Ticker Tape.
The one the deluxe version where it's not on the original version.
Deluxe version.
Yeah, and that was the one after We Got the Power, right? One of the four that was after We Got the Power.
I think it was like towards the end of the track.
And the ones I was really into.
Oh,
yeah.
God. That and ladies and gentlemen, that's how subjective music is. I can't even fucking remember what Tinker Tape sounded like. I gave it like 2 listens, and I'm like,
Tinker Tape is like the second to last song, and then Apprentice is like 3 before that.
You like the? Oh right, you did say you like.
Yeah.
This is why I don't want to talk with you guys about music, because you guys would be all the way over in Northeast, and my ass is chilling in Mexico, wondering why I'm not in DC. Like this is, I don't understand why you do this to me.
Because this is good. We need like this dynamic.
This is too dynamic, son. This is like. It's not even like contrasting opinions. This is just like completely different spectrums of genre of music.
Yeah, but oh man, I wasn't expecting Tinker Tape.
Son, this is like Lil Wayne trying to review country music.
He made a rock album, so that's technically.
I say country music is not the same thing.
And they're in the same setting. They're cousins.
They just both okay. So an R&B artist is the same as a rapper because they both use their vocals.
Yes.
All right.
Oh yes, they are very close. They are very close cousins. What are you talking about? Rappers sing and some.
Well, all music is family. If you're going by that
not
logic.
all rappers sing. You're referring to Drake and then maybe a couple others.
How many songs have rappers done with R&B artists?
That is not
a lot.
Exactly.
I'm not saying. Look, they can merge, but you have to understand like the difference between the two.
Moving on to the Gorillaz.
Okay.
So what songs did you like, Andre? I feel like I failed you in some way. I don't know.
Surprisingly enough, Submission was probably my favorite song off the album. That song is pretty good. I didn't expect Danny Brown to like mesh well with that beat, but Then I realized that the chick who was singing the song, Kalala or Nala, whatever, she was on Danny Brown's last album, so that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
There was another one on here. We already talked about "Let Me Out." Uh, I agree with Flo. Charger was amazing, and I'm glad they put Submission and Charger back to back from each other. Uh, Here's one. Out of Body, the third to last track on the album, was really good. I was not expecting that. Like, I was expecting like those deluxe songs to be like, filler songs. Out of Body was amazing to me, and I'm surprised that it didn't get like a full spot on the on the original album. But yeah, submission won it for me.
Why is Ticker Tape like the worst song of the album?
Okay, okay.
I just
I'll
want
give
to
you this.
know. I just want to know.
Wait. It's not the worst song on the album. I think we can all agree what the worst song on the album is, but we can get to that in a second. Ticker Tape was just so forgettable to me. And music, and here's the thing. I'll listen to it again, and I may say the exact opposite. That's how subjective music is. Which is why I didn't want to like talk about this album at like the week that it came out, because I knew like we probably would have had like different opinions of this album the first like 3 days in. Like hell, I might listen to this a month from now and I might have a different opinion of it. That's just kind of how music goes. But yeah, Ticker Tape to me for right now, and and if it changes, I'll stand corrected. For right now, it was just a really forgettable song.
I really like that song. It's just so.
Just like The Apprentice was for me.
The Apprentice is a good song.
Apprentice is pretty dope.
I tell you what, instead of the Apprentice, I like Strobe Light a lot more. Strobe Light was my jam. If we all know what Strobe Light is. It's the third song on the album. When your lights are
let me give
Okay, we didn't
another
ask you to
listen.
sing it.
No.
Exactly. I'll give this album another listen, and then I guess we'll talk about this later. Like,
No. We're gonna talk about it now because I waited 2 weeks for this. What was your least favorite song on the album, Maurice?
Least favorite?
Yes.
We Got the Power still so PSA for me. I just don't think I'll ever like it.
Yeah, I'm at the same with Maurice. I wasn't feeling that song at all.
Okay. For me, it's Sex Murder Party. That song is garbage. I don't even.
Sex Party?
Exactly. Sex. There's a song that's how bad it was. You can't remember it. The 16th track.
That's actually a band. Well, not a band, but like a.
But yeah, the song is called Sex Murder Party. I shit you not, it begins like, we're going sex murder party. I'm like, oh my god, this was really bad. this is really bad. Like, there's no other way to put it. I didn't like Hallelujah Money as I knew I would because I listened to that months ago.
Yeah, the video is stranger. It's like so weird. Like the guy singing it looks like something from a 1930s horror movie.
Yeah, it's one of those mood songs on the album. Like I can tell you right now, I probably wouldn't like Busted and Blue on a normal day, but if I'm like feeling Busted and Blue, I might actually like the song that day. So that's one thing. What did y'all think of Andromeda with Dran?
I can't remember that one.
Andromeda. I don't think I was feeling that one either.
Really? Huh. I actually think
No, mine's were like Let Me Out, Ascension, Saturn's Bars, Charger. What was the other one? Like we just said, the one that we want. It's the one that we paired with Cloak and Dagger, and it made it work. Oh my god, I can hate myself.
Oh, Apprentice.
Apprentice, there we go. It was another A. There's too many, like...
A songs?
How many A songs?
Is that what you want to say?
Yeah. You have Ascension, Apprentice, Andromeda. It's like they're very galaxy themed here. What's up,
Well,
Gorillas?
that's well, it's kind of hard to say that's not gorillas because gorillas could be literally
anything.
Yeah.
Right.
But the whole theme for the album, I don't know because I read it. Damon and Albarn were trying to go for this whole, hey, Trump is elected. Clearly, it's the end of the fucking world. So let's just go balls to the wall.
Right. I mean, it definitely was a little bit more politically driven, or it was more I don't know, conscientious this time with Gorillas, because I could tell that from like Saturn's Bars and Let Me Out. So, and of course we got the power. I mean, I don't like it, but it was just like so obvious.
I will agree that this is the least Gorillaz sounding album out of all of the four.
I don't know if that's actually a statement you can make because all of the Gorillaz albums sound completely different from each other.
No. But it's just that the main reason I say that is because it seems like, and this is just for me, and I looked it up. A lot of people actually have this opinion. It seems that the guests kind of overpower 2D or Damon Albarn's voice in this album because if you really look at it, there are some songs in here that doesn't have 2D's voice at all, and that's actually a lot.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that too. It seems like a lot of times he was just singing the chorus.
That part is actually kind of the classic Gorillaz. But
I mean, no, but I'm just saying, just the chorus by itself. Like he didn't, it was more of the feature artist. It was kind of like backwards. Like it's not so much like a Gorilla album. It's more like various artists featuring Gorillas. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, because the only reason I'm saying it is because there are more than 10 of these 26 songs without the gorilla. Well, I can't say without the gorillas in, but without Damon Albarn's voice in it. Damon Albarn's voice is the reason that this is the Gorillas because he's always the constant thing that's there. If you listen to Plastic Beach, if you listen to Demon Days, if you listen to I was about to say 19 to 2000. That's not the first album, but self-titled Gorillas. 2D is always there. He's the thing that kind of like keeps everything together. With this, a lot of our favorite songs doesn't even have 2D's voice in it, and that's not exactly a problem.
Ticker Tape does.
Fuck this.
Okay, but that's not me and Andre's favorite.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay, that you're on the island on your own.
Why you guys bring me here?
Because we want your opinion. Shameless plug-in. Okay, here's one that kind of divides everybody. What did you guys think of Moments with De La Soul?
To be honest, I think I have to listen to it again. Because it wasn't I don't think it was as powerful as Let Me Out or Saturn's Bars. Like those two songs grabbed me from the jump. Moments, I think that may have to be something that kind of grows over time.
Wow, and that was the one I was looking forward to the most because De La Soul. We don't know who De La Soul is. He did.
Yeah. I mean, Me, Myself, and I love De La Soul, but I just felt like that didn't. There are some songs that grab you from the first beat and you're in love with it. I didn't feel that with Moments.
Yeah. I actually had a problem with Moments myself. It didn't really like you said, it didn't really grab me all that much. I also felt like the beat was everywhere with this song. It was nothing. It wasn't really focused in shit. I mean, you could say that for the entire album, but it wasn't really focused Feel Good Inc. and those up in that song you did on Plastic Beach. I forgot what it was. I think it was Super Fast Jellyfish or something like that. It wasn't all that focused like that one. The production was all over the place. The beat was severely overpowering De La Soul to the point where you can't even hear him. Yeah, I was looking forward to that song the most, but it kinda
there's a letdown.
Kinda let me down. If you had to give this album a rating,
probably would have to give it a 6 because a lot of their songs, like usually 80% of a Gorillaz album kind of grabs me. This one, it was like half and half.
Okay.
So I would give it like a 6.
I think 6 is fair.
Okay. I enjoyed this a little bit more than you guys. I would have to give this a 7.5. The songs that hit for me, they hit really, really hard. Like I was like, some of these songs bump. Like when I say bump, they bump. But then they have like 10 other songs which do absolutely nothing for me, and that's kind of unfortunate because I wanted to love this album, but
it's a meh.
It's going to be a no for me. Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit more than a meh for me because there are at least I have like 10 songs that I just like fucking heavy. But the other 16 is like,
yeah, it's just to get the singles, just like instead of like buying the whole album, just like pick and choose.
Right. If you had to put all the Gorillaz albums in order now that Humans is out, what do you think?
I think Demon Days is my absolute favorite. Ranking the other ones. What was the album where they had No, it was
Gorillaz.
it was
They only got 4.
No, I'm trying to think of the other one, but it happened. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine.
Gorillaz. The first one, Gorillaz.
Okay. So Gorillaz, Demon Days, Plastic Beach. And then what?
You messed up the order.
How did I mess up the order?
You said that Demon Days was your absolute favorite.
Yeah, so I'm saying I'm saying Demon Days, then Gorillaz, then Plastic Beach, then Humans.
I would go. Okay, so Gorillaz was the one that had 1990 and Tomorrow Comes Today.
It also had Clint Eastwood on it.
And Clint Eastwood was like the obvious one. But like the reason like I fell in love with that album was because Tomorrow Comes Today in 192000.
Yeah.
Those were the God songs. That album goes first when it comes to anything like alternative like that. That is number 1. Number 2, definitely gonna go with Demon Days. Plastic Beach can take a back seat at 4. And I would say that I like Humans more than I like Plastic Beach. And The Fall don't exist. So
yeah, The Fall don't.
For
me, I agree with Maurice. Those songs on Gorillaz, that's the reason that I listen to other genres of music in the first place. those songs were godlike, but I cannot deny the absolute excellence that is Demon Days. Like for me, my highest praise I can ever give an album is you can listen to it from start to finish and not skip any of the songs.
Yeah. And
that's Demon Days for me. All of the songs. If you don't like Demon Days, you don't like music. Period. And that's why I put in Demon Days first. Next would have to be Gorillaz. I'm gonna put Humans third and Plastic Beach last. Not that Plastic Beach was a bad album, but something's gotta be last.
Something's gotta be last.
Something's gotta be last. Favorite Gorillaz song, Pete?
Tomorrow Comes Today.
Ooh, right off the bat, very spicy.
I would say Dirty Harry.
Ooh, somebody knows the history over here. I like that one. Because Dirty Harry was an epic song. I don't want to be obvious and say Feel Good and definitely like this. I'm floating between 8 songs. That's how much I like Gorillaz, guys. Between 8 songs. I'm floating between 2000, Clint Eastwood, Dirty Harry, El Mana, Feel Good Inc. Oh my gosh, how do you even pick a song so quickly? I hate you guys. It's like
Tomorrow Comes Today was literally the reason I love Gorillaz. It was always
Tomorrow. That song is godlike. Jesus. hard.
Oh my god.
It's hard, but I'm gonna.
Do,
For right now,
do,
I'm on Google Music. I wonder how much we're lagging and how much we're off because Discord has this thing where you're like 2 seconds off. So I wondered if we sync up perfectly.
The thoughts.
I don't think we did.
This would be interesting to listen to. Dirty Harry is literally my most played song. Oh wait, no it's not.
Are you looking through your playlist count?
No, I'm not. I listened to it like last week and I realized that Dirty Harry was one of my most played songs on Google Music. I played that song 45 times. What's that song with Noodle on it, Maurice? I don't know why I'm forgetting it. You know the one I'm talking about. Oh my.
Are you talking about 2000?
No, not the one on. It was the Noodle song with Demon Days, and it was all about Noodle. Oh my gosh! Why can I not remember this?
Shit! I don't remember.
Why can I not remember that?
I know.
Googling.
There.
Oh
There's my
yeah.
favorite. Yeah, there's to press it on you. Yeah, there.
Oh, Dare.
There.
What?
Yeah, I gotta go with Dare. That song.
That song was all about Noodle?
Yeah, that was
the video. I remember. I'm picturing the video, but I'm not hearing. When I hear the song, I don't immediately think of Noodle.
Really? That was this literally Noodle and the floating head guys is the only people.
Yeah, I'm picturing the video. I'm talking about like. Oh, I thought you were saying like. Oh, was she singing on the track?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that. I wasn't paying attention.
Did you not listen to the video?
I listened to the video. When I hear that song, Noodle doesn't come to mind.
Yeah, but that's literally her voice. You've got to press it on you. You've got to move it. That's how you. That's Noodle. But yeah, okay. That song is just godlike for all types of reasons. Just blending rap and techno and it. Oh my gosh, that song is great. Coming up. It's coming up. It's coming up. It's coming up. It's coming up.
It's there.
There you go.
All right, so we just have a few more things to go through. We're probably gonna go through these pretty quickly because we talked about the major thing, the important things. Humans, gorillas, right? So, Defenders had an extended trailer. That shit was baller. I think we talked about that already. Actually,
did we?
I think so.
Did we?
I
mean, we talked about when the first teaser came out.
Yeah. And
we were trying to guess, like, why does Daredevil look more like Iron Fist than Iron Fist? But
that's so true.
but the extended trailer, like, I'm really hyped for this now, and I think that this could be an opportunity for Iron Fist to kind of redeem himself.
No, fuck that. He is still a fucking kid.
Okay.
We're gonna move on.
But I'm excited because we saw Misty Knight.
Mm-hmm.
She's apparently going to be in it. We're going to see these characters finally meet up and take on the Hand. So I'm hyped for it. Enough said.
I like Marvel.
Is that all that needs to be said?
I don't think there's much else.
Yeah. I mean, there's only so much we can talk about until it actually comes out.
Sonic, another Sonic game. Woo! We're gonna get a soundboard at some point. But this one will let you customize characters. I don't know how I feel about that because the gameplay ain't changing and they just making you make another character. I mean, at some point it does allow people to tap into like their inner furry. And that's fine for the people who enjoy Sonic. Or furries. Or both. But I don't think this is going to like revitalize the series from what it is now, because I don't think there's much too different they can do besides this, and this is basically bottom of the barrel, in my opinion.
Great plug, Maurice. So
Thank
subtle.
You. I know always.
I've always been a Sonic fan, but I mean, anyway, it's just like there's only so much you could do with the character. I feel like this is kind of
Tell
like
that
a
to
really
Nintendo.
cheap.
I really want you to tell that to Nintendo. Because Mario going hard as fuck right now. Like, never mind. Go ahead.
I mean, with Sonic, I feel like this is just like they're reaching at this point. It's like, oh, you could create your own hedgehog type thing. So,
That's the big.
I wish I wish they would take
the
the time to actually create a story development or a better story plot between Sonic and like Dr. Eggman.
They tried.
Because that's the key thing. Or create like a new villain for him to face.
They tried that too, I'm pretty sure. Like, I think as far as like story goes, Shadow the Hedgehog video game and the Sonic the Black Knight video game and that other game on the Wii where he was in like India, Secret of the Rings and Secrets. Fire. Ring.
Wow.
It's one of those. When he was in that game, I think that was their approach to story, but it didn't work out too well. Because some of those games, you didn't even play the fucking Sonic game. You just kind of like press the A button every second. That was the Wii one. That Wii one was horrible. I hated that. Like, I was watching Carlton play that Flanora, and that shit was beyond garbage. Like,
no,
I'm just sitting here looking are you having fun? Are you really enjoying yourself?
But yeah, I'm gonna just stick to like the classic games.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just like dust off my Sega Masters and plug Sonic in.
Okay.
Still have it?
Right.
I'm pretty sure it's buried somewhere in this house.
I hope you have luck finding it. Good luck finding it. All right. Well, that about wraps the show up today. You guys have any closing thoughts?
Men avoid rompers.
Why do they have to come back full circle? We have such a nice podcast.
That's life, man. That's the whole meaning of life. Everything comes full circle.
Shut the fuck up.
And there's a circle inside of O, so IMO. So there you go.
You guys have been eating to me.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
Guardians wasn't as good as Flo's making it out to be, guys. You're not.
Whatever.
Disappointed. Just listen to me, guys. If you can
why?
see it,
Why only you? Why only you, Andre?
Because your love for the first movie is blinding you to the flaws of this.
Much like Anakin before he became Darth Vader.
Your love is blinding you. They had a line like that too. So love has blinded you. Yeah, man, they can't act for shit in that movie. Anyway, don't see it for cheap, guys. If you can see it for matinee, do that.
I would still pay full price.
You still have fun watching it, right. Jesus.
I did. I never said I didn't. I like the movie.
Your tone says something different.
Cause it's not perfect.
Oh my god.
And it's nowhere near. It's not.
Movie is perfect. None of them are.
I feel like saying nowhere near perfect is kind of like
perfect.
sending the wrong message. Because a lot of movies have crappy plot and crappy characters. At least these guys had like interesting characters and good character development, and the dialogue was solid. So,
as far as superhero movies go, I don't think we're going to get much better than Civil War and Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 2.
Was Civil War really that good? Really?
Yes.
Was it?
Yeah, I mean, it was solid. I would agree with Andre. That was solid, and we hope to see a repeat in Infinity Wars.
I mean,
we're not going to see
Avengers 2 was like better than Civil War.
No!
I would stake that because there was just so much going right for Avengers 2, and I do not understand why people don't like that movie. Not even like comparing it to this movie.
People don't like that movie?
Yeah,
it was decent. It was good.
Yeah, it was good. That's what I thought. And
it is a good movie, but it's not the best at what Marvel has to offer.
I think that is the best of what Marvel has to fucking offer, sir.
You think Age of Ultron is Marvel's best movie?
One of their best, yes.
I mean,
the other one would be Guardians of the Galaxy 1.
I can agree with that. But
And
not
Winter Soldier.
Avengers. I can agree with that.
Okay.
And
huh?
okay, I think we're forgetting that we were closing out.
Oh, I mean, it's some of those things just come full circle, you know? Fucking asshole.
Avengers 2 wasn't that great of a movie.
Okay. All right. Thank you guys for joining us. Have a good night.
Adios.
Guardians.